Principal nerve fibers in pulp are B and C fibers, unmyelinated C fibers and myelinated A fibers, myelinated C fibers and myelinated A fibers, and A beta and A delta fibers only. So the pulp nerve fibers, these are C fibers are there and A fibers are there. Okay. A fibers are largest diameter fibers, largest diameter nerve fibers. Okay. C fibers are smallest diameter, small diameter nerve fibers. Okay. Small diameter nerve fibers. C. Now C are unmyelinated. C are unmyelinated and these are myelinated ones. Okay. So here see the options. Unmyelinated C fibers and myelinated A fibers is the correct answer. Okay. Now see, pulp has two types of fibers. Pulp has two types of fibers. Two types. Okay. So afferent and efferent, basically broad category, afferent and efferent. Broad category, afferent and efferent. Now that is afferent will perceive pain and these will control the microcirculation of pulp, inflammatory reactions, regulate the dentinogenesis and all. Okay. Now basically A fibers are there, C fibers are there. A fibers are large diameter, these are small diameter, okay, and these are myelinated, these are myelinated, and these are unmyelinated. Okay, now A fibers, these are A delta fibers, basically A delta fibers. These are there in the pulp. And important characteristics of A delta fibers: fast conduction of pain, and they will be having low response, low threshold response. Okay, low threshold is there, low threshold. Transmit sharp localized pain response. Okay, sharp localized pain response is there associated with A delta fibers. Okay, respond to cold stimulation. So these are important things for this A delta fibers. And these C fibers, these are slow conduction fibers. C fibers, when we see C fibers, slow conduction, dull aching pain they transmit, dull aching pain they will be transmitting. Okay, and they will respond to heat stimulation. This is important. Okay, heat stimulation response is given by the C fibers, and the dull, poorly localized response. Poorly localized response will be there. Poorly localized response. Okay. So high activation threshold, dull, poorly localized response, respond to heat stimulation, and slow conduction. That are the characteristics of C fibers. Now see, this is a nerve fibers of pulp, a diagram, schematic diagram which is showing the nerve fibers of pulp. So this is the question which is asking the nerve fibers of pulp. Now see, A fibers and C fibers are there. A fibers are myelinated, C fibers are unmyelinated. Green ones are C fibers, blue ones are A fibers. And A are further divided into A delta and A beta. So we just discussed the characteristics of A delta and C fibers. A delta, sharp pricking pain, response to cold, okay, and low threshold is there. C fibers, the high threshold is there, respond to heat stimulation, dull polylocalized response. Okay, so these are important points about these nerve fibers. Okay, so now here principal nerve fibers in pulp, answer would be option 2.